Excuse the lighting in this room and the angle of this video. It's probably not going to be quality at all. I'm literally sitting here just eating a bowl of cereal. I was going to do a review on this cereal. This is the Waffle Crunch cereal by Malta. But like, you guys, I literally just couldn't bring myself to do it because seriously, like, what is up with Pennsylvania food, you guys? Seriously. Like, I live in Indiana County in the west of Pennsylvania, like Pittsburgh, Salzburg, Greensburg, the Bergs. What is up with this? I've been Indiana, but what is up with this? The food, like, okay, you guys, I'm just gonna rant here for a minute. I literally couldn't bring myself to review this cereal. I'm eating it, but literally, what's wrong with the food in Pennsylvania? And I know I'm not the only one. I'm not saying all of Pennsylvania. I specifically said where I lived, but like, I've looked online. Lots of posts on Reddit and all over the internet also agree. The food in Pittsburgh and just West Pennsylvania is horrible. I'm sitting here eating a bowl of cereal because I literally can't eat anything else. Like, we went grocery shopping at Shop and Save. Like, that's shop and waste. Like, they sold bags of chips and they were 2 for $7. That's expensive. And I'm talking from someone who's a California native. That's expensive for chips. And we were looking at their fruits and vegetables. I literally couldn't buy a head of lettuce. All of the lettuces were wilted. And I couldn't buy just one bell pepper. All of the bell peppers were wilted. Horrible. We bought a pre-made pizza to put in the oven real quick, for the kids. The kids wouldn't even eat it. And we tasted it. Like, it literally tasted like oily on top and cardboard on the bottom in texture and flavor. Like, you would think with Pennsylvania being so close to New York that they would have more flavor. And then I decided, my kid wanted some pickles. So we bought some pickles. Okay. No big deal. How can you mess up a pickle? Literally, it tasted like water with maybe the very, very slightest aftertaste of vinegar. There was no seasoning in it. But I couldn't even eat it because the pickle wasn't even that crunchy. It was like soggy. It was like a Polish pickle. Has anybody ever had a good tasting Polish pickle? Coming from a Jew like me, seriously, I'm disappointed by the pickles tenfold. I'm even disappointed by this stupid Waffle Crunch cereal that isn't even made in Pennsylvania, but it's sold here. But it's better than the popcorn that we bought, which was supposed to be extra butter. And this has more butter in the cereal than it does in the extra butter popcorn. What the heck? We went out to eat at a Mexican restaurant because we looked up the best food to eat in Indiana, Pennsylvania, and it got really good ratings. We ate there. We literally couldn't finish our meal. Like, that's how bad it was. And it's not that it was bad. It's just it had no flavor. It was like they even forgot the salt. And I'm Jewish, and salt, come on. Any of you that know, you know. And I don't even know what's going on at this point. Like, we asked them to make a bean burrito with sour cream. They didn't even have burrito-sized tortillas. And they didn't even know how to make just a plain bean burrito with sour cream. They brought us a huge bowl, like literally no joke, this big, of beans, and the same amount size of sour cream, and some tortillas that were like this big, a couple of tortillas. And then we told them that we wanted a burrito, but they didn't understand. And then they finally understood, and then we had double the amount of beans and cheese and sour cream, and we had to pay for that because they didn't know how to make a burrito. Now that just might be regional, and I'm ranting at this point, but they didn't even season their vegetables. The vegetables that we had, they were just oily, no seasoning. And like a lot of the ingredients that I've noticed in Pennsylvania, they seem like really good quality ingredients, but for some reason, the ingredients look amazing. And then, okay, let me set down my cereal for this. What I've noticed is Pennsylvania, at least from where my area is that I moved to 3 months ago, they are very, very good at using a lot of ingredients that sound delicious, but not having the flavor. So I guess my saying is Pennsylvania in this area is really good at using great quality ingredients, and it's like their specialty to know how to make those ingredients not have a flavor. Like, do they enjoy watering things down? What's the case? And it's not just me, because I've looked this up on the internet, and a lot of people say that it's really hard to find good food in this area. Even at the grocery stores like Walmart. We went to Homer City to go grocery shopping because somebody said this was the best grocery store with great deals. We went there and spent $80. We didn't buy anything. We were starving. Like, it was a horrible grocery store. And we drove all the way to Homer City for that for no reason on the back roads. We were in a hurry the other day, so we decided that we would drive to our Shop and Save because it's like closer. And like I said, we spent $100 and we were starving. We don't know what we bought. Cans of food were 99 cents. That's expensive, and that's coming from somebody who's in California. And like, we went to Walmart because that seems to be like the only place you can go grocery shopping with any decency at all. And we literally could not find, like, I don't know. We couldn't find cans of refried beans at all. Like, they had beans in a can, but they didn't have that. And we used to buy them in a case at Costco from California. Obviously, California is going to have all that. But it's Walmart, and they didn't even have that. Not even shipped out. Like, what? And then we went to Costco and Walmart and a few other places. Now, you can buy Dave's bread, which is an okay, decent bread. Not really my favorite flavor of bread or texture, but we like sourdough. Obviously, we're not going to find a good sourdough here. It's a different part of the country, and we're not going to find our favorite San Francisco sourdough. I completely understand that. But it's very, very, very difficult to find a bread that does not have sugar as the second, third, or fourth ingredient. Same with pasta sauce or absolutely anything else. We got a dish with noodles, durum wheat noodles. And the noodles had the texture of bubble gum. And the sauce was like soup. But it didn't have the flavor of soup. It tasted like soup that you put in your bowl, half the bowl of soup, and then you poured 2 cups of water in your soup. Like, that's how everything tastes around here. They just, and from my understanding, a lot of people's theories are that it's like European from like Eastern European or whatever. Excuse me if I'm wrong. But They aren't known for their cuisine, and it's just food is something you need to survive, not something that tastes good or that, brings people together. I just don't understand it. What is wrong with Pennsylvania food? I want to go back to somewhere that the food actually tastes good and people care about how they are making the food, and they put love into the food and flavor into the food, and people bring the food brings people together. I'm even disappointed by this cereal, but this cereal is the best thing I've had in an entire week, and it's not even healthy for you. Maybe the soy milk that I put in here, don't comment on that. But the soy milk that I'm putting in here has some nutritional value. It's unsweetened, but that's besides the point. Now I've been ranting for 11 minutes and 12 seconds or whatever it was. And you guys, I can't find anything to eat. It's diabetes, lack of flavor, and sugar. Like, I miss my avocados and my sourdough bread and a noodle that isn't the texture of bubble gum. Something with flavor, something with love in the food. Food is not just something that you put in your body to just stop your hunger. Food is nutrition. Food is life. Food brings people together. It makes happiness. Without that, you don't have anything. You don't have your health. You don't have nothing. What do I do at this point? Anybody got any tips? This is my rant. I'm going to finish this cereal just because I need something to eat. And I literally can't find anything. I'm sitting with ramen noodles and bowls of cereal because I can't even go to a grocery store and buy something that tastes good or that is a quality ingredient. So at this point, John says we should just be making everything from scratch because we can't. We can't. Now what? Where do I get good food? And I'm ranting because does anybody else agree that Pennsylvania food is just, and if you don't know, this is what I'm telling you. Somebody help. I can't. I've probably bored you for 15 minutes at this point, but I'm just going to go before I upset somebody, which I probably already have, but no. Like some of my neighbors, they even said that they take frozen bread and they put pepperoni in it and they bake it, and that's amazing to them. Like, okay, that's your culture, but you don't even season it? Like, come on. Like, pierogi lasagna, okay? That's a Polish thing and it's very popular here. But I personally think that it's just carbs, and no flavor, not enough salt. Like, what is going on? Where do I find the good food? What do I cook at home? What do I do? I'm bored with my options to the point that I just don't want to eat. I need food. I need flavor. I need love in the food. Now I'm repeating myself and I'm just mad. This is my rant. Somebody help. I am just done. I don't want to make it work here anymore if the food is going to be like this. That's a big part of my life and a big part of who I am. And if I can't do it, I can't do it here. I don't know if this was a good video or not a good video, but I'm going to go, and you guys take it from here in the comments. Bye.